Happy holidays, everyone. Just taking a walk out here. I thought I'd do this video out here while I'm taking a walk this morning. Well, first thing, safety. I just want everyone to be aware of the issues during the holidays, of course, with safety. There's several factors that we need to be taking account of and making sure that we're being safe around our house and at home. There's a graphic we put on Facebook, I believe it was Friday, and then I'm going to include it in the email, the graphic. It talks about, tree safety, make sure your tree's watered, electrical safety, just a variety of things. Take a look at that. You can look at it on Facebook, or you can look at it in the graphic that I included in the email. The other thing I want to talk about is I just want everyone to understand what we're up against being a union contractor in a right to work state like Utah. I came up through the trade, and I have a real love of the union and a real affection for it. If it wasn't for the union, the wages I was paid when I was working with the tools and the retirement plan and the health insurance that was paid for, I probably wouldn't have been able to save the money to invest in a company when I got the chance. So I'm really grateful for that, and I'm really grateful that I found the union and I was able to come up through it. And so I believe in the union ideal. I believe in the union concept. A lot of guys have they kind of take the approach that the contractors are their enemies, the union versus the contractor. That couldn't be farther from the truth in our environment. We're teamed up. The union and the contractors are teamed up together. Our competition is the non-union element in Utah, in our area. And so we're a team together, and so we've got to work really, really well together to make this work. The non-union in Utah has a lot of advantages over us. First of all, they're cheaper in general than us because they don't pay as good of benefits. Generally, the wages aren't as high. We have other rules that they don't need to abide by. They have much more flexibility. The big one, though, right now is the state ratio. That's 2 apprentices to 1 journeyman. That changed a few years ago. Ours is still 1 apprentice to 1 journeyman, so that means our crew costs are considerably higher. A crew cost is simply what is the average dollar per hour we have to pay our guys compared to the average dollar per hour they get to pay their guys. So that's a major disadvantage for us. So how do we overcome that? Only one way to do that is productivity. Our productivity has to be higher, and if it isn't, we can't compete. So we have to find ways as a company, and really you guys in the field, you got to find ways individually to be more productive if we're going to make this work as a team. So there's nothing you can do that's more union oriented in our circumstance than to be more productive and help us be more competitive in the world out there. So I appreciate you thinking about that and helping us be as productive as we possibly can. Now we're going to do all sorts of other things, like do work directly for owners and try and capture more work that's relationship oriented rather than low bid. We're going to do that as much as we can. We're going to try and use the latest tools, latest methodologies, and be as smart as we possibly can. But there's no getting away from the fact that we have to be more productive than the non-union element, and that's our competition. So just wanted to get that out there, make sure everybody understands that, because it's really key if we're going to be successful together. And so thanks for being on our team. Thanks for making Skyline a great company. Thank you all, and have a fantastic week. Bye.